again today from my custom built dojo to teach you guys another lesson on some shit you probably didn't know how to do because I wasn't there to teach you. Well, now I am here. Today's lesson, how to properly defend yourself against a short person. Because we all know short people like to talk the most shit. I don't know what it is about being short, but they be talking a lot of shit. What do I mean by short? Anybody who is under this is, to me, considered a short person. If you here, anywhere in between, you are considered a short person. So, your ass can get it. Let's say you out up in the club, you got your little drink, you trying to holler at a little something that's passing by or whatever, then the short motherfucker come up to you and talking shit, which they usually do.
Yep.
What you want to do is, put your drink down on the stool. Don't put it on top of the bar because somebody put some shit in there, then you wake up with your ass tore out. So put it down on the stool. Put it down there safe, hide it. You turn to the short motherfucker and be like, hey, brother, I know you come here to have a good time, and I came here to have a good time. I ain't really want no trouble. So as you leave him into a false sense of security, when you put your hand on top of his head, as if you're saying, goodbye, brother, it was nice seeing you, you give one of these here. It's called the turbo elbow. Once you get a taste of that to the front of his skull, and your elbow coming out the back of his skull, he ain't gonna want no more after that. Your problem is solved. Or, step two, what you can do is be like, hey, brother, I know you came to have a good time, and I came to have a good time. Let's just part ways and go on about our business. Just so happened, you came to the club with a pot of grits, uncooked. You put the grits in the bowl, heat that shit up, tell the bartender to probably do it for you. You heat them grits up, you get that shit nice and hot, then you splash his motherfucking face with them hot ass grits. While you splash his face with them hot ass grits, he goes, my eyes. So you give him another one of these shit. Turbo elbow number 2. And you're gonna have no problems out there, short motherfucker. Guaranteed. Okay, Larry Dickem here again today from my custom built dojo.
One of my favorite superheroes of all time, Larry Dickem. Yeah. He's right, though. Man, that's usually the motherfucker starting all the trouble. Little short motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, like Shelly. Look, man. Like Shelly and Baby, them motherfuckers. Yeah, them little short motherfuckers. Yeah, he said about down to here. Yeah. That shit is so fucking true, man. I can remember going to the clubs. I used to fight a lot. Oh, my God. Yeah, hell yeah. Because I wouldn't take none of your damn shit, dude. No, back then, you didn't worry about the police. You only worried about who won. I'm going to win. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm a cheating son of a bitch when it comes to fighting. I'm going to dig your eyeballs out. I'm going to pull your fucking ears. I'm going to put my hands in your mouth and rip your cheeks apart. Hell yeah. Hey, look, I do not fight fair. Hell no. Fuck no. There is no such thing as fair. Listen, I always told dudes when I beat the hell out of them, and they'd be like, man, you can't pick up that stick, beat the shit out of me, man. That ain't fair. I'm like, motherfucker, when did we sign a contract like boxing and shit? This ain't no boxing contract. Hell no, this ain't the UFC. You can't gouge the eyeballs out. Hell no, it's free game. I'll hit you in the dick. I'll hit you in the balls. I'll grab you by the sack and pull them. Hell yeah, rip the son bitches off. I don't give a shit. It don't make no difference to me. You the motherfucker that started it. Hell yeah. But you won't do it again? No, hell no. I beat a dude up so bad at the damn Palomino one time, everybody said his lips looked like hemorrhoids, expanded. Looked like he needed to put about 14 tubes of damn preparation H on his lips. I ain't shitting, man. It was bad. Real bad. Oh, God. And then there was that dumbass that tried to sue my ass. He was a little short motherfucker, too. Punched him between the eyes and left a damn panda bear ring, a Rolex panda ring. It was a ring that I had, and it left an indentation in his forehead. I swear it did. They blew up the videos and everything. And I was trying to remember the damn attorney's name that I had, and his name was Keith Stroud. Keith Stroud was a bad motherfucker, man. He had an old gray Mercedes and shit, and he said, "Who was drinking?" And I said, "Everybody." He said, "Oh, it's gonna be easy. We're gonna get a dude named Let 'em Loose Larry, and Let 'em Loose Larry knows if everybody's drinking, ain't nobody gonna tell the fucking truth." I said, "No, hell no, because they don't remember the shit. No." But that's pretty much how it happened. Everybody told the stories, and stories was all over the place and all that shit. And then Larry at the end just went, "What? Case dismissed. Have a good day." I walked the fuck out of there laughing like hell. That's the best $500 I ever spent. That's all it costed, because Keith knew friends of mine. They used to own Southern States Trucking. Great big fucking place. He was their personal lawyer. This motherfucker. Southern States Trucking was big shit, man. Hell yeah. Them motherfuckers had 500-600 trucks, 1,000 or something. I don't know. It was a big operation. That's all they did is haul freight. Anyway, yeah, that's been years ago, man. Greatest times of my life back then, beating up short people. What this video is about, I did go back and look where this came from, and this actually came from Temu. Yeah, I bought it in November of 2023. So I was off a year on my time, but it was 2023 in November when I bought this, or when it showed up. I'll put it that way. So I bought it sometime before that. It could have been, I don't know, say October or something. This is called a OM, like Mary, OM dash T 200.4. And like everything in China, he listed it as a 8,000 watt amplifier. They called this a 8,000 watt audiophile badass super something amplifier. But if you go to click on it, the picture was still there, but if you click on it, it said discontinued. I tried to look this up everywhere. I used AI, I used anything to try to find it, and it won't show up. So like I said, JJ cost me a lot of fucking money, man. I could have been using these things, and they're great. Yeah, hell yeah, I'd love to have another fucking 10 or 15 of them. And it was $279. This was before tariffs, so that was high. Guys, these bass amps and shit and these Class A Bs, back then, to get a good one was $30. No shit. I'm telling the truth. It is what it is. Now, Class AB does cost sometimes more per watt than a damn just a mono amp. It's Class D. Now, when you're talking 4-channel, if it's Class D, the Class D is going to be a lot cheaper than the AB. That's just the way it is. But Class AB shit, this at $279 back then means now this amp would probably be worth close to $1,000, and that's here. That's what this would be. Yeah, something like that, because it's not going to be no damn $279. Hell no. Guys, I've bought the shit from China. I know what the shit costs, and I'm talking wholesale prices, and it's going to be a lot more than stuff used to be. Like I said, I used to could buy, I'm not going to say what amp, but I used to could buy an amp that was almost 3 feet long for $88 that made serious power. And the girl that I used to buy from, she was with ATTS, and she got sick. Her name was Karina Shing. That's her real name, not the names you see on there, like Alibaba and shit. That's not their fucking name. No, hell no. You got to build a relationship with them, and when you build a relationship with them, and if they like you or whatever, and they know you're genuine, not full of shit, they're going to tell you their real name. Yeah. And then they'll change it to where you can communicate with them outside of that area. And they're not supposed to do that either. They're not supposed to contact you outside of that, the Alibaba shit, but they do. Trust me, I've talked to them at home and all kinds of shit, and they've showed me where they lived and stuff like that. But they can create another account. These girls are smart, man. They're not dumb. They'll create another account and it looks the same, but it's their real name, and they'll put their picture up, and the pictures are, most of the time the little girl in the picture is right. That's usually what they look like. And if she'll send you her real pictures, which they do, you're going to see gorgeous little China girls, man. No shit. Yeah, true story. Karina was a beautiful girl. Young, they're all young. Most of them is real young. I'd say probably 20 to 25, about in there. Yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd tell you what this was, a OM-T 200.4. That's what this is. Good luck finding it. I don't think you're going to have any luck. If you do, let me know. Share. Tell us where you got it. If I'd have known this would run 16 volts and not listen to dumbass, I could have told everybody about these later. You know what I mean? I could have got a bunch of them, you know. Because all I would have to do is pretty much call her or some supplier. Like I say, I got probably about 7 suppliers. Call them up and say, hey, can you get this amp? And they talk to every other supplier. They're just trying to make money. And they'd say, yeah, that's so-and-so, I could get that for you. Now, it's still not going to be as cheap as you would want it, but you can still get it. The other company's going to know to make money off of it. So they're going to charge them a little bit, and then they'll charge a little bit, and then you can get the product. So other companies can make this, other suppliers, and that's what they do. If you go to like Alibaba and you see a certain amp and you flip it over and they get a picture of an amp that you like and you click on it, I've got certain amps, the ones I was talking about, that was like $88. If you flipped it over, it's a bad son of a bitch now, bad. Now, I got some coming that's going to look a lot like it. The problem is it's not the same amp. The SNRs are different. Everything's different. It's going to look the same a little bit, same, but it ain't same. That's where stuff gets copied in China from different suppliers, and all they do is copy it. They put cheaper products in it, and it doesn't make the power that you think it's going to make. No. Sometimes some of these amps that they think makes, say, 2,000 watts is going to make 7,000. And some that say 7,000 is going to make 2,000, but they're going to look a lot alike. It's just where it comes from. And Patrick had literally brought up that caps are caps, and I'm going to agree with him about 95%, but if it's like old shit, like Elnut, that, or Rubicon, what I can say the differences are, is the output going to be different? No, it's not going to be any different. The longevity is, though. That's where the difference is. What's inside of it? What chemical composition did they use to make it? That's what makes the difference. Is it going to pop in 2 years and like swell up like your pecker on Viagra, or is it going to be just regular hard? You see what I'm saying? Rubicons, like I showed you in the old Sony amps, you never see any swollen. I think I had one that had some swell in it, but it could be like Todd was saying in the video, it could have a short, it could be dry. That's really, really rare with like Rubicon. Rubicon lasts for fucking ever. Elna lasts forever. Those brands are good brands. Rubicon's out of Japan. Those are some of the best capacitors ever made because they last forever. But like Patrick said, they could put a label over something and you really don't know the value. But when it's this damn big, it has to have something in it. I'm going to say these are 10,000 by the size of them. If I was to measure this out, these are at least, I'm going to say closer to 3 inches. Remember I said that transformer is about 3 inches. That's about 3 inches. I mean, my finger's 4 inches damn long. My pointing finger, the one I poke you in the forehead with. Yeah, so that's about 3 inches or 4 inches long. If I use that one, that's about 6 incher. You know what I'm saying? But use this one, that's going to be about 4. So that's about a 3 inch long. I'm not going to get out a damn tape measure to show you, but I can if you want me to. You know, kind of like sending them damn pictures to Tinder and shit. If you want me to show you with a tape measure, I will. But, you know, you got to trust me, this is about 3 inches long. That's why they're not standing up. Yeah. They're not in a vertical position. That's horizontal, this vertical up. Yeah, up and down. So you guys take care and have a great day. I just thought I'd tell you that's what it is. OM dash, I believe it's T200.4. Good luck finding it. You guys take care and have a great day. See you.